Welcome to another episode. This episode is about adult years of Ada Lovelace. Chapter 2, Adulthood. Ada Lovelace became close friends with her tutor Mary Somerville, who introduced her to Charles Babbage in 1833. She had a strong respect and affection for Somerville, 25, and they corresponded for many years. Other acquaintances included the scientists Andrew Cross, Sir David Brewster, Charles Wheatstone, Michael Faraday, and the author Charles Dickens. She was presented at court at the age of 17 and became a popular belle of the season, in part because of her brilliant mind. 26. By 1834, Ada was a regular at court and started attending various events. She danced often and was able to charm many people, and was described by most people as being dainty, although John Hobhouse, Byron's friend, described her as a large, coarse-skinned young woman but with something of my friend's features, particularly the mouth. 27. This description followed their meeting on the 24th of February 1834, in which Ada made it clear to Hobhouse that she did not like him, probably due to her mother's influence, which led her to dislike all of her father's friends. This first impression was not to last, and they later became friends. On the 8th of July 1835, she married William, 8th Baron King, becoming Lady King. They had 3 homes: Ockham Park, Surrey, a Scottish estate on Loch Torridon in Ross Shire, and a house in London. They spent their honeymoon at Worthy Manor in Ashley Combe near Porlock Weir, Somerset. The manor had been built as a hunting lodge in 1799 and was improved by King in preparation for their honeymoon. It later became their summer retreat and was further improved during this time. From 1845, the family's main house was Horsley Towers, built in the Tudor Bethune fashion by the architect of the Houses of Parliament, Charles Barry, and later greatly enlarged to Lovelace's own designs. They had 3 children: Byron, born 1836, Anne Isabella, called Annabella, born 1837, and Ralph Gordon, born 1839. Immediately after the birth of Annabella, Lady King experienced a tedious and suffering illness, which took months to cure. Ada was a descendant of the extinct Barons Lovelace, and in 1838, her husband was made Earl of Lovelace and Viscount Ockham, meaning Ada became the Countess of Lovelace. In 1843-44, Ada's mother assigned William Benjamin Carpenter to teach Ada's children and to act as a moral instructor for Ada. 33. He quickly fell for her and encouraged her to express any frustrated affections, claiming that his marriage meant he would never act in an unbecoming manner. When it became clear that Carpenter was trying to start an affair, Ada cut it off. 34. In 1841, Lovelace and Medora Lee, the daughter of Lord Byron's half-sister Augusta Lee, were told by Ada's mother that Ada's father was also Medora's father. On the 27th of February 1841, Ada wrote to her mother, "I am not in the least astonished. In fact, you merely confirm what I have for years and years felt scarcely a doubt about, but should have considered it most improper in me to hint to you that I in any way suspected." She did not blame the incestuous relationship on Byron, but instead blamed Augusta Lee. "I fear she is more inherently wicked than he ever was." In the 1840s, Ada flirted with scandals, firstly, from a relaxed approach to extramarital relationships with men, leading to rumors of affairs, and secondly, from her love of gambling. She apparently lost more than £3,000 on the horses during the later 1840s. The gambling led to her forming a syndicate with male friends, and an ambitious attempt in 1851 to create a mathematical model for successful large bets. This went disastrously wrong, leaving her thousands of pounds in debt to the syndicate, forcing her to admit it all to her husband. She had a shadowy relationship with Andrew Cross's son John from 1844 onwards. John Cross destroyed most of their correspondence after her death as part of a legal agreement. She bequeathed him the only heirlooms her father had personally left to her. During her final illness, she would panic at the idea of the younger Cross being kept from visiting her.